Live.
Hey guys, welcome back to Big on Pokemon, a Pokemon playthrough podcast where we go through all the Pokemon games, gym by gym, episode to episode. My name is Ian.
I'm Rocky.
I'm Sergio.
And I'm Nathan.
And Nathan, you got... Okay, there you go. And this week we are in... What is this place called? Do you remember?
Nope.
So we went to Cyanwood, and then we go right back north up to where we came from.
Jasmine's Town with a lighthouse. I could describe everything about it, but I don't remember the name of the town.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I'll open up the game and look at the map.
Okay. And we went back to fight Jasmine, who is the Steel-type gym leader in this region.
Sure is.
What Pokemon does she have?
She has 2 Magnemites and a Steelix.
Whoa, that was off the top of the
Right.
dome.
Olivine City.
I can see-
Olivine, that's right.
Olivine. Olivine?
Olive Vine.
Wow.
No, there's no E.
Oh,
But
never mind.
It is olive, but it's more like O-L-I than vine.
That's Olivine.
Olivine.
Olivine?
That's not as cool.
Regardless, we fought Jasmine, and she says straight up right at the beginning of the battle, or right before we battle, that they had just recently discovered the Steel-type Pokemon.
Oh.
What
I didn't catch that.
Were they like just like walking around and like an Onix was like, like evolved into Steelix?
But I mean that also like brings up questions like Magnemite becomes a steel type between gens 1 and gen 2, and so like suddenly Magnemite's like, I don't like fire anymore.
Yeah.
Now that you guys know that I'm a steel type Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
funny that they decided to say anything about these new types.
It's because it's weird to do that change. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
To put themselves in a corner like that in the lore and say, oh, we discovered it, but, you know, like, what about red, blue, and yellow where they weren't weak to fire and ground? And
But so this was the shortest. This was by far the shortest that we had to. Shortest amount of things that we had to do between episodes.
Oh, yeah, we just flew back to the last town and fought her, and that's it.
Yep.
Wow.
Do you have any new boys?
No, but I do have one that evolved.
Ooh. Okay, we'll
So,
talk about that in a second.
Kind of new.
Yeah, we'll talk about. So we are at level 31 this week.
Yes.
31, 2 31s, 2 30s, 2 29s.
Yes.
Okay. And who is the Pokemon that evolved?
So the Pokemon that evolved was Dratini.
Oh, no.
I felt like I should have prioritized that because he was my weak link.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so Dratini evolves into what?
Dragonair.
Dragonair.
He's a bigger snake.
I love that little blue snake.
And they evolve at level 30?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
And how does Dragonair evolve into Dragonite?
Level 55.
Okay, it's just straight
that's-
up level 55.
That's high.
Yeah, it was because he was just so strong that they put the level up so high.
That makes sense. I mean, Dragonite's always been a super powerful Pokemon.
They do the same thing with Tyranitar, Salamence, Garchomp,
Yes.
Hydreigon.
They're all basically Dragonites in different skins.
Yes.
How do you get Tyranitar in this game?
Level 55.
Level 50? Well, no. Where do you find the under-evolved? I don't know the names.
You go to Mount Silver and you go to level 55, and that's where you find it. I'm just kidding. You just go into Mount Silver and you can find it at like level 15. Or 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. While
where-
everything else is level 45.
Where isn't Mountain Silver at the end?
Yes.
Holy shit.
So I can't have my favorite Pokemon to the very end.
Is it because Tyranitar is also OP?
Yes, Tyranitar is very strong.
Okay, so they're like, let's just save this for the end.
What is the little one called?
Larvitar.
And then it's Pupitar.
Yes.
Okay.
Pupitar looks stupid. Sorry, I just had to say that.
Yeah, Pupitar is not unlike the Metapods and the Kakunas.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, right?
Yeah.
It really is.
And then Bagon, is that the Salamence one?
Yes.
What's the metal evolution of that? Is that Bagon?
That one's Shelgon.
Shelgon. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's a similar situation where the dragon needs to, I guess, evolve within
Like a metamorphosis.
Yeah, metamorphosis.
And you know what? They kind of... I feel like the wordplay on there, they were going to put Flygon as the last evolution. Bagon, Shelgon, Flygon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And even in its Pokedex entry, it talks about how it dreams of flying one day.
Oh.
So it thinks about it hard enough, and it just happens,
Yeah.
you know?
So can Salamence learn fly?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know if Salamence could actually fly because he's a chunky boy.
He really is.
And then he has what looks like a hang glider.
Do you know how big he is?
How big is he?
He's like 4 feet tall.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, he's a little tiny dragon.
Wow.
It's almost as tall as me. I'm just kidding.
So we fought Jasmine this week.
Mhm.
Did you have any issue fighting her?
Kinda. I
I'll say
mean,
that's a yes.
I could have thrown out my, what's it called? I used my Graveler primarily,
Mm-hmm.
and I could have thrown him out right off the bat, but I knew he was my best shot.
Uh-huh.
So I threw out another Pokemon or two to kind of take the hit against that sturdy ass Pokemon.
Right.
And then I threw out my Graveler at the end to finish him off because I knew that,
Oh, okay.
use up my weaker ones first, then the
Okay.
heavy hitter.
I wanted my Magmar to grow in level, so I just used my Magmar.
Oh,
and
really?
That
Nice.
was good enough.
It worked out.
Yes,
Oh, that's
it worked out perfectly. And so Jasmine was not too terrible. The issue I have now with where we are is I don't know where the fuck to go next. I have no clue.
Do you want me to tell you now?
Yeah, tell me.
Okay, so you go back to, what was it, Ekritik?
Is that the previous city? The one with the burned down tower?
Isn't that like the first city?
No.
Tin Tower, Ekritik. Yeah, Ekritik is with the burn tower,
Yes.
and you're going to go through a cave to the right.
Oh, and
Is
you
that-
surf across to get to the cave? And is this where we're going to end up in Lake Rage?
Yes. It's the next town with, I can't see it on my map yet, so I don't remember what it's called, but it's the next town, and then Lake of Rage is right above it,
Okay.
and it's going to have the Ice-type gym leader.
Oh, okay.
So, what's it called? Is it not intuitive? Does it not like it give you like? Are you like okay? Where do I go now?
Yeah, is someone supposed to tell us like, "Hey, where are you going now?" Like,
I guess with your map, you're able to say, I guess it's this way, because you only have 2 towns left after this.
huh? Okay.
What was I
That-
going to say?
Yeah, it's not very intuitive.
This one, you kind of go through it linear,
Uh-huh.
and then you have to turn around. And you're like,
Yes.
oh, shit, I thought that I was just going to keep going in the same direction the whole time.
Yeah.
And you even have to skip Jasmine at first,
Mm-hmm.
and go to Chuck, then come back. And it's like, well, I went to this town, now I'm at this one, then I got to go back and go to the town that was already there.
What is south of Olivine right now? You go down, you go through the walkway between routes, and you end up on a boardwalk where there's some fishermen, and there's one fisherman in the way, and he says something along the lines of, "I can't let you pass in fear of you drowning or going under," or something like that.
Oh,
Do you know what is south from here?
what south is the SS Anne.
Oh,
You can that's where the boat's at, and that's what takes you to Kanto.
okay.
Yeah, so once you beat the Elite Four,
Mm-hmm.
spoilers.
Yes.
Once you beat the Elite Four, you talk to Professor Elm or Oak, and then they give you that SS Anne ticket. Then you
Uh-huh.
go there, and then you're like, whoa, a whole nother fucking country. Let's go do it.
So, okay. That being said,
Mm-hmm.
the SSN we see in the first gen,
Yes.
it's the same one, and it's specifically designed to travel between Kanto and Johto.
Yes.
Wow. So that's its round trip.
Yeah. But in the first one, you get on, you fight people, then you get off,
Yep.
and then it leaves.
Man, what a depressing job for that captain.
In this one,
Yeah, oh, I guess that's true.
you can take it back and forth. And once you get to Kanto, you can't fly back to Johto.
Right.
You have to take some sort of vehicle to go between the 2 continents.
And is it always? It's not always the SSN. You can use
I
a different
Oh,
transport.
there is another type of transport, the bullet train or the electric train.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Once you get that, that's so much better. Because if you don't, what you need to do is you need to fly to Mount Silver and then like go to the left part of that map, and then you're able to fly to Johto. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to talk about Lake of Rage.
Yeah.
That I don't remember too much. I remember there being a shiny Gyarados there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that originally Lake of Rage was going to be its own town?
Oh, it was?
Yeah, they were going to make the actual pixels that the Lake of Rage takes up a little bit smaller, and there was going to be some buildings up left.
Oh.
I don't know why they just ended up scrapping a lot of that.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I decided to look up a bunch of information about Gold and Silver before we recorded today, just because I knew that we were going to be a little light on Jasmine
Uh-huh.
and Olivine, because we had already experienced the lighthouse and everything beforehand.
Good call.
But yeah, so I looked up a lot of stuff. I looked up prototypes for this game, and that's where I found this website that shows, this is all old news. This came out about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
People had come together and put together a prototype or a rebuild of the prototype from Space World 1997, which was
that one.
a con in Japan,
Mhm.
a convention. And from there, you can see the demo in beta, and you can see all of the Pokemon sprites that had been changed since then.
Would you like me to pull something up on that?
Yeah, so I think I sent it to you, Sergio. You can pull it up now.
Okay.
So you guys can see
Look
it there
at
as
those
well.
guys. So those on the left picture, is that the red and blue and yellow?
No, the left side is from the demo.
Oh, from the demo.
And then the right side is the final version.
Wow, they really fixed them up.
Yes.
Especially Venusaur.
I want to show you. Let me see. So the first one that you can obviously see a lot of difference in. Oh well, look at the. Go ahead and scroll down, Sergio, and look for Butterfree, because the two different Butterfrees are, one's super derpy, and then one of them looks super clean.
Yeah, they added the second palette color to a lot of them.
Yeah.
The original one only had maybe black and then yellow for a Weedle, but the new one has black, yellow, and red.
Yeah.
That was a good choice, man. I guess they were able to find some space as they moved through it. Oh my God, Pidgeot looks terrible.
I want to see, because not only do you see a lot of the original sprite artwork, but there are completely different Pokemon that don't exist in the actual games. Let me see if I can find some in particular.
It looks like they just took them from Red, Blue, and Yellow for the demo, and then they're like, okay, rework it. Come on.
Yeah. It seems like that a lot. Oh boy, look at the eyes on Poliwhirl once you get down to Poliwhirl. It's very much like a toad. They're like sticking up out.
Oh no.
You want to see it? Here it is.
Oh,
And
my God.
Poliwrath looks like he's a mindless barbarian.
Yeah, he looks demonic.
He looks like he has shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Like a football player.
Yeah. I want to show you guys. Okay, there's another thing I want to talk about. There were a lot of planned baby Pokemon that didn't make the original cut.
Oh yeah, I think there was like a baby Doduo.
Yes, and it had 3 heads. I want to see if I can find them. I think it's going to be after the 151. You're going to start seeing a lot of different shit. Let me see. Yeah, if you scroll down past all of this, Sergio, you'll be able to start seeing the additional Pokemon that were...
You mean like after Mewtwo?
Yes, after Mewtwo. Like, look at Bayleaf.
Okay.
Sergio, or Rocky, you look at
Bayleaf looks like a totally different Pokemon.
Yes. So, yeah. Right there. Oh, right there.
Holy
look at Bayleaf.
Shit.
Bayleaf looks like a bug.
That's way different.
There's like an eyeball on his stomach, and
That's
he's like a
way
sprouting flower.
different.
But then you look at Meganium, and he looks unchanged.
That's so weird. How'd they even think that was a natural transition?
Right.
Look at the fire starter. His name is like...
Oh, yeah. Hanaguma.
Yeah.
Well, what? Like, you remember that off your head?
No, because I've seen these before.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Hanoguma, that's right.
We all love Hanaguma. God.
The last one looks like an evolution.
And then the seal.
Yeah, and then there's the seal.
Oh.
Brought
Pokemon.
back the seal, or it's like a Loch Ness monster, I guess.
It's
Aquarius.
the final evolution reminds me of like a Lapras mixed with Samurott, kind of.
Oh,
like the
yeah.
build, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
The original Noctowl, I think, looks better than the final version.
I agree. That just absolute unit of a Pokemon right there.
Yeah, he looks so cool.
What's up with Mareep's tail in the back sprite?
I have no idea.
Oh, shit.
It looks like a fist almost.
Yeah, it does. I guess they decided
Dude,
to change
Knocked Out looks like Nightwing, Batman.
it. It kind of reminds me of the Zelda owl
Oh,
for the original one.
If you scroll past the Ampharos line, you'll see that there is a baby Ninetales with 3 tails.
Aww.
And then there is also a baby Tangela
With one eye.
with 1 eye, and then a different version of what eventually would be a Tangrowth after.
Before they.
Are you sure it's a Tangrowth, or maybe it's like
I mean, it was whatever Tangela was going to evolve into, but then they made Tangrowth.
Look at that
Well, they
Man
also
kind.
could have made the baby evolve into either Tangela or this.
Very
based on,
true.
Because like how they do Poliwhirl
Look at their numbers, though.
into Wrath or to Politoad.
I guess that doesn't matter. But the numbers go 167 to 168. So yeah, it's very possible. But look at the Mantine. It
Holy
looks like
shit.
the front and back sprites are two different Pokemon. They look like Pokemon from Black and White.
I like
or
that
something.
idea a lot better.
Yeah, that idea was kind of cool.
It looks like a
there's
ghost.
a face on the back.
Yeah, it's like a ghost's face on the back.
They should bring that Pokemon back, like a flying ghost.
They did bring some of these ideas back, like the far-fetched evolution, but they changed it.
True, yeah. And then Quillfish has an evolution with a lightning bolt on his face for some reason.
Ooh, like he was going to be an electric fish instead of poison.
I think he ended up just being water type.
That might have been like the idea for Lantern and Chincho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Chincho. I almost said Chimecho.
You should see the original Pichu once you scroll down a little bit, Sergio.
Okay, one sec. Just responding to some comments.
Oh, okay. But yeah, there's a lot of baby Pokemon that...
I guess they were like, hey, you're going overboard, man.
Oh shit!
That little baby Pichu's kind of cool.
I
The
like it.
Cleffa looks like a UFO or something
Oh
with a
my
little antenna
God.
on top.
Yeah, it leans into the whole like moon
The-
alien kind
You know
of
what?
thing.
That little tuft on top of Igglybuff makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
in the-
It looks like it hasn't developed a brain yet.
yeah. It's like an embryo.
The tuft protects its soft spot. Did you guys know that? I'm just kidding.
No, I was like, no.
I think there's a baby Magikarp after the Natu family. If you want to scroll down a little bit further,
Natsu.
right there. Do you see that?
Or is that a Seeking?
It might be a baby Goldeen.
Goldeen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What a stupid choice. I'm glad they didn't do that.
And then look
Goldeen
at,
doesn't deserve a baby.
and then Meryl's original color was
Wow.
pink.
Oh, why?
It was going to be pink. 'Cause
Maybe
it's a fairy. Type.
but it's a fairy water, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and then look at this shark line
They're
right
probably
after
making
Meryl.
strip.
Go ahead and scroll down.
Oh, man.
There's a pre-evolution and then
So
a shark
cool.
Pokemon.
Look at
and
look
it
at
has
that.
there's
an
lantern.
anchor. Yeah, there's what would eventually become
Okay.
some sort of lantern.
I understand why they like the second middle one.
Uh-huh.
I mean that second shark, that's gruesome. Imagine that, like a half shark with a fucking anchor tail.
Yeah.
I think that's too.
Well,
There's also
I mean,
Sharpedo.
yeah, I was gonna say these Pokemon just got changed to Carvanha and Sharpedo. They
Yeah.
got rid of the anchor and pretty much just turned it into anchorage.
But that looks like absolutely disgusting. That it's just half a body.
Have
Yeah.
you not seen Sharpedo?
Wasn't Sharpedo just a regular shark-looking
No,
thing?
it's half. It's like straight flat on its back.
Is it?
It has like a jet or something to move like a torpedo.
Oh,
Kinda.
well, that's different. It has
What do you mean that's different?
You
They're
c-
both half sharks.
You could see the flesh on the back of this. You might as well
And-
just put like a fucking red thing with the circle, a white circle to indicate a bone on the back of this thing.
Sharpedo's also got scars all over his body.
You're Sharpedo. Shut up.
I'm not arguing with you, Sergio. You're fine. You're cool. You're cool in my book.
Look at the
just-
baby Parasect.
Just to enlighten you.
Yeah, the baby Parasect, and then look at the other versions of Spinarak and Ariados
The
afterwards.
spiders look terrible. I don't
Yeah,
like 'em.
they look terrifying.
They
honestly.
look. No, look at that one.
Oh well, it's
No.
kind of cute.
It's like smiling.
It looks
Yeah.
like he's falling over in the in the back sprite.
Okay, so after Skarmory is a Ditto evolution.
Oh, it's like a baby
Oh.
Ditto.
Yes. No, well, no, it's
An
the
e-
evolution of
Oh,
Ditto. It's
really?
what
Why is it screaming?
it's just constantly screaming.
He's in pain.
What's the chicks? What is that?
That's the baby Doduo.
But so it does have 3, then it goes to
It-
2, then to 3.
Exactly.
Oh my god! It would have been better if it was just a one head.
Yeah.
Someone was like, "Who doesn't know how to count here?"
A bobblehead.
Fix it.
Oh fuck! He's right. That's disgusting.
So they say there's this Pokemon after the Donphan family that is called Twins, but they're
Oh.
saying it Wobbuffet turned into that.
That's
Like
so weird.
that's what Wobbuffet was, but this Pokemon would specifically evolve into Girafarig.
Oh, so that makes a lot of
And so
sense.
Girafarig literally had an evil head and a normal head that were both giraffe style Pokemon.
What is that called whenever a word is the same forward and backward, Nathan?
Palindrome.
Gemini.
Yes.
Palindrome. Girafarig is a palindrome.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And so is its body, and so is like every other language. Girafarig is a palindrome,
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
like in French, Japanese, everything. And Wobbuffet,
Uh-huh.
its tail is supposed to. People Or I think in the Pokemon lore, they suggest that the tail is where the brain is at, and then the top part is just a dummy.
It's just a dummy
which
that
makes a lot
takes
of
all the
sense.
hits.
It's like a punching bag.
Yeah, that
That's
makes a
very
lot of
cool.
sense.
After Smeargle, you'll see a baby Meowth.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
super
It's
cute.
got little floating coins.
Look at its
Floating
butt.
coins. Yeah, it's cute. And then after that, I have no idea.
It
What's
looks like
Rin
maybe
Rin?
an Espeon or something.
Those are new. Those were supposed to be new cat Pokemon.
Oh, look, it has
yeah.
a bell on its tail.
That's
and,
neat.
and I think it was too similar to Espeon, so they scrapped it.
That makes sense. It was supposed to be like a dark.
Look at Politoed.
Yeah, Politoed looks.
Oh my gosh.
horrendous.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I've seen this one
Gross.
too with Polytoad.
And then I want to show you guys the original Lydian.
Oh, look at the stars.
Yeah. So
Wow.
in some of the Pokédex entries, still to this day, they mention something about the 5 stars on its back or
Oh,
something
really?
like that.
Huh.
But Lydian doesn't have stars on his back, but his original sprite did.
And I guess that's why they gave him Comet Punch, because he had the
Yeah,
star.
Oh,
Good
wow.
call. And then you'll see a baby Ponyta after that. You'll see the original Espeon.
But- yellow.
Butchuku.
And I want to talk about Umbreon for a second.
Oh,
Umbreon
jeez.
was intended to be a poison type.
Oh.
Oh.
And he was going to evolve using a poison stone that got scrapped.
Oh.
Yeah. And then after that, you'll see the Pokemon that is literally just called Turban.
Oh my
Tabin.
god.
Oh, it's like a turban shell
It's
snail.
It's supposed to be for Slowking.
Slowking, exactly.
Wow. And they were like, okay, no, we don't need to make a whole Pokemon just for
Is that a
Slowking.
baby Grimer?
It is a baby Grimer. After that is a baby Grimer.
Oh, how cute.
And,
And-
you'll notice Remoraid. I know this one because it looks too much like a gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Octillery is just a straight up turret, so they kind of changed it.
Yeah, look at him there. He's a tank, Octillery.
They look
Yeah.
so much better as the originals,
And
I
it
think.
makes more sense.
I understand why.
like the
they
evolution
did it.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just like the names and everything.
Yeah, true.
But did they didn't keep these designs for the Japanese, did they?
No.
No.
They
'Cause
didn't keep
They
it
didn't
for
keep
any version.
Yeah, these
Okay.
didn't come to light until a
They
couple
do
years
that
ago.
sometimes. You seen Yu-Gi-Oh and how they do stupid censoring?
So, and then look at Tyrogue. He looks like a teddy bear.
Oh, yeah. Tyrogue is terrible.
That's so weird.
I mean, no, I was thinking Hitmon top.
Oh, him on top is terrifying. If you can zoom in closer, you'll see that he has eyes like right above his pelvis.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
then-
yeah, right here.
Yeah.
And then a baby Growlithe.
Yeah, baby Growlithe.
Oh, Pooty.
And then if you, the jump pluff line is completely different. They're really cute.
Oh,
They have
yeah.
like cat mouths.
Oh yeah, they look like cat puffs.
Uh-huh. And then look at the baby Mr. Mime.
Oh no.
It's just a little egg with a jester's hat.
Oh, yeah.
I think I would like that better, to be honest,
Oh my
than
God.
Mime Jr.
Look at Elekid and Magby.
Dude, Elekid and Magby looks like Golduck.
Yeah, he kind of
Oh,
does,
okay.
right?
That's probably why they changed it.
Yeah, they were like, that's just Golduck.
Magby's new
homie."
design makes a lot more sense.
With all
Along
the
with
bulbuses.
Elekid's too.
Elekid, I love Elekid, but the original Elekid is kind of cute.
It's
It's like
cute,
a
don't get me
halo
wrong.
egg.
It's like a baby.
And then Bellossom was going to literally be poison and grass.
Oh, okay. Mm.
And then...
Whoa.
Oh,
whoa.
that's like a Weeping Bell.
It's a split. Yeah, it's split. You can either evolve it into that or
That's
Victory Bell.
insane.
yeah.
I wish they would have did that. That looks awesome.
Look at the seal Pokemon after Miltank. That was going to be the first fire water Pokemon.
Oh, I remember this one too.
Wait, don't pass up Miltank. All right, I want
Yeah.
you to look at that original sprite. And how much thicker Miltank
Yeah.
is. It's legitimately sitting
It
because
can't
its belly is just massive.
And they were like, guys, get that Snorlax out of here. We already got it.
THICC that Miltank is.
Look at the electric Pokemon after Delibird. There's two
Oh,
electric
oh, yeah.
cat
It's a tiger.
Pokemon.
It's cat tigers.
Yeah.
Electric tigers.
They didn't even put Gorochu in there.
Kotora.
Or did we not get to it yet?
Ritora.
Which one's Gorochu?
The evolution of Raichu.
I think it's probably.
Oh no, they
late.
didn't put it in
Oh, they
there
didn't.
because
That's
I
like
think
a
that
scrapped.
I think that was from Gen 1. Even on
Look
top
at this
of that.
madam.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, that one is the
Farfetch'd.
Farfetch'd evolution.
Oh, they changed it a lot.
And then after that, you'll see that there's like a ghost
Ooh.
panda Pokemon.
No,
Or
don't skip
line.
the voodoo doll one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Oh.
the voodoo doll turns into
Oh,
the
it does.
panda. Yes.
Hmm.
And then Murkrow was literally going to have a hat
Was
instead
gonna
of
be a
just
witch.
feathers. Yeah.
Oh, God, the Blissey line looks
Wait.
way better now.
The voodoo doll, if you pan to your right, it says he evolves at level 1.
Oh, what?
Oh.
So I don't know if that was just an initial note and then it got scrapped early on, or it was literally only existent
Oh,
at
no.
level 1.
No. So like the ones that evolve at level 1, it's because they either need love or they need, like it needs to be at night and a certain amount of steps or something like that.
Is that what that
Like
means?
technically, it can evolve at level 1 because it needs some type of, what's it called? It needs some type of condition to evolve, not through leveling.
So I think I'm not 100% on this, but I think there is a ROM that we can play with the original sprites in it.
Why don't you have it here with us right now?
I don't know. But if you guys want to try and do that at some point, we could try to do that.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
That sounds great.
Look at the original Scissor.
Oh, he was green.
Yeah, he
Oh.
almost looked like straight up Scyther, like what Scyther should have
Yeah.
turned into. He has Scyther's head.
He looks like
and
Scyther's Mega
everything.
Evolution.
Wow.
And then the Pinsir evolution looks
Oh,
terrifying.
my
Oh my god, he
God.
looks like a hollow from Bleach or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that where Heracross came from?
Yeah, so it looks like they probably pulled inspiration from Heracross onto out of there. And then we have the Houndoom family after that. They look almost unchanged.
Yeah.
But then there's this Pokemon after them
What is
that
that?
they're like
Urf-
the savages, like
Uthraman.
they look like the savage Meowths almost.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But they're actually Pokemon hiding in other Pokemon's pelts.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Wolf-
Snorunt is kind of like that too, where it's like just a dark
Yeah.
face.
Wolfman
Yeah.
and Warwolf.
That's cool.
And then
Oh,
look
yeah,
at
the-
Polygon 2 or Porygon 2.
I can't believe
Wow.
that looks like something so familiar.
He looks like the lion from. I'm gonna say Bleach again. He looks like
Yeah.
the little lion toy.
He
from
really
Bleach.
does.
There is a lion mascot for a donut shop in Japan that launched 2 years after this game came out,
And it's
Yeah.
exactly this.
and it has that as its logo almost.
the licking tongue.
Yeah, the Lickitung evolution is like a
Namaru.
yeah, like
He looks like-
Namaste kind of.
It's Namaru. It's to lick.
He looks like a kind demon about to go
Yeah,
to
he
a
does.
bathhouse
No.
and
yeah.
spirited away.
Whoa, Kingdra.
Look at Kingdra.
Kingdra looks crazy.
Give me that Kingdra. That's so. Oh, I
Give me
love
that
it.
tummy.
Okay, so now we'll get into the evolutionary dog, or not the evolutionary dogs, the trio of
The legendary.
beasts. Yeah,
I remember talking to you about the lore of it, saying that they started out as a certain Pokemon
Mhm.
and then they got burnt in the tower,
Yes.
but then they changed into these new dogs. And I think they went with the idea that they had these previous designs and they
Uh-huh.
went with a different one, so they kind of like built it into the lore.
yeah, that's what a lot of people like to think of these original designs as, is like what they were beforehand and then what Ho-Oh resurrected them to be.
Yes.
Because look at Entei. Entei looks like
Oh.
know, a Ninetales almost. His face is very
Yeah.
Ninetales like.
Almost look like the Flareon, Vaporeon
Yeah,
trio, kind of.
and then Suicune looks
Whoa.
completely
It
different.
looks like a horse.
He looks like a My Little Pony.
He looks like Edward.
Oh no. Nightmare.
And then
fuel.
look at Sneasel. Oh God.
Oh, he looks
Aw.
like a straight up weasel.
He's just a cute weasel.
Ho-Oh's the same.
Ho-Oh's unchanged pretty much. Togepi is a little smaller.
Yeah.
Snowball. Apom is a little
Apom looks completely
Whoa,
different.
Apom's way different.
And then look,
different.
they had the idea for Leafeon way back when.
Dang.
Yeah. And it's still pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Where's Lugia?
Absent.
Absent from the game. Oh, look at that.
And so these are all the Pokemon that were added in the official game.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a lot of Pokemon missing.
Man,
Tyranitar
look,
being one of them.
Tyranitar line.
Yeah.
Baby barely made the cut.
You know what's funny is Ursaring and Donphan are the version exclusives,
Mm-hmm.
and they were missing Ursaring's family completely. They had the
Yeah.
Donphan family, but you
They
know.
were like, "Oh fuck, we forgot to put." They were like, "Just use the stupid bear." I like Ursaring though.
yeah. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that because I don't know how much time you'd spent looking at them originally. I know that when I heard that they came out, I didn't even really try to understand who they were supposed to be or where they came from. Like I remember seeing the Porygon 2, but not understanding it was Porygon 2.
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
it's wild how different it is.
Yeah.
The first one looks like some sort of polygonal duck, and then
Yeah.
it turns into a lion.
Yeah, a lion with orbs around its
supposed to.
head. Yeah, so that donut mascot, the donut is literally like orbs. It's like bulbous all the way around.
Mhm.
I want to eat it. I love donuts. But yeah, is there any Pokemon knowledge you want to drop on us?
Man, just going over all that. I
Does it remind you of anything? Here, let
Not
me
at the
say.
moment.
There's one question I wanted to bring up to you specifically, Rocky.
Yeah.
I thought about this earlier. If you had to pick any generation except for Sword and Shield to train Pokemon from to compete competitively, like the base game lineup of Pokemon in each game, which game would you choose?
Oh.
You could only choose one, and it was to compete like competitively for a lot of money.
And would it have to be in, like, if I chose the Johto region, would I have to play Gold and Silver? Is that what you're saying? Or could
Yes.
I pick, like,
Well, no, okay,
the newest game and just train the Johto League?
good call. Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Okay, so
So if you think about all the Pokemon that were in that base game, which game would you choose from?
purely stat-wise,
Yes.
not even nostalgic feeling, if I were to say what were the strongest, best stats, best moves, I'd probably pick Black and White.
Really?
Yes.
So Black and White, when it first came out, it only had those Pokemon in the base game, the original Pokemon introduced in
Yeah.
that generation. Do you feel like they were stronger and beefier than any other generation?
It, in a lot of ways, it kind of felt like they were redoing the first gen, where they had Chandelure, and it was like a brand new Gengar, but it was way stronger.
Yeah.
It's the strongest non-legendary special attacker.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
I love Chandelure. I didn't know that.
I didn't know he was that viable.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Conkeldurr is a little bit stronger than Machamp. I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure Boldore is a little... No, wait. That's not his name.
Do you feel like they're as aesthetically pleasing?
Oh, no. They're not nearly as cool looking, but they're stronger.
I think Chandelure... Okay, I'm going to say something a little controversial. I
Yeah.
think Chandelure looks cooler than Gengar.
Oh my god.
I can see that.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna kill you.
I don't think Conkeldurr looks cooler. He looks like a big clown.
Yeah, he does.
And what is it? Gigalith? Is that what it is?
Which one?
Boldur's?
Oh.
I don't know.
I-
I guess we can look it up.
I think it's Gigalith, but
Boldor's evolution?
he
Yes.
he
It is-
looks...
It's Gigalith.
It's,
Oh, okay.
okay, cool.
I don't like the way he looks. I can get why people do, but I like Golem way better.
Yeah, Gollum is... Even though his arms are higher placed on his body than his head, I'm just kidding. He still looks so cool. Okay, well, I think that wraps up this first half of this episode. When we come back, we're going to do a trade, and then we're going to do our battle this
Yeah.
week.
Sounds hot.
Okay, we'll see you guys in a few. Hello, we're back, and we're going to start out with our trade this week. Nathan is going to do the honors. It's up to 3 Pokemon. Rocky and I are both putting in 3 Pokemon, and it's randomly chosen by a die, a 6-sided die.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's find out. Ian,
Yes.
your trade. Slowpoke Dingledorf
Okie doke.
will be traded for Rocky's
Please.
Crobat.
Ah!
AFFLECK. Oh,
That's a big boy to lose.
Damn it.
Who are you saying please for?
Graveler.
Oh, okay.
For the trade.
I should have thought
I mean,
so.
for the evolution.
I just want to Golem. I want a true Danny D. God damn it, you got my Affleck.
Maybe next week.
Ah, my Affleck.
My Affleck.
Yeah, that's what I
name
said.
it Danny D.
Danny
Is that
DeVito.
from something?
The goose or the duck in the Affleck commercial.
Okay, yeah.
Affleck.
I didn't know if specifically, my Affleck was from something.
Oh, no, not the whole thing.
Okay.
Just,
Did Danny DeVito not fit?
no.
You could have just named him DeVito.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
You can.
I feel like you knew what you were doing when you put Danny D, and you just don't want to say it.
Danny D.
So does this trade accomplish anything?
Yes, I think my Slowpoke is going to evolve.
What?
You have a King's Rock?
Yes.
How'd you get a King's Rock?
Oh
We
my
found out
God.
last episode that it's in the Slowpoke well.
Oh, yeah, you found out. I didn't
no,
get it.
no.
You
Nathan told us.
Motherfucker.
No, Nathan told us on the episode.
Nay, did you?
I don't know. I
So
don't
is
remember.
he evolved?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Well, now you have a fucking.
Oh, he's
Slowpoke.
trying to learn
See how many
Disable.
screens-
He's all like, so did he evolve? Oh
Do
yeah.
you want him to learn Disable?
What are his moves right now?
Don't tell me your strategy.
It's learning a new move
I know.
disable right now.
Yeah.
Nah.
No?
No.
Cool.
Okay.
Did not learn Disable.
Wait, yes! I'm just kidding.
Not my fault.
Alright, trade completed.
Now.
Now we have to exit out.
This is riveting.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Cancel.
So a slow bro to a slow king. Or slowpoke.
Yes.
Slowpoke to a slow king via trade. And he did not learn disable.
Right.
For what reason, we don't know.
Slowpoke's that guy. It's all like, pick your head up. Your crown's slipping.
And then if he doesn't, he goes back to being a slowpoke.
Yep.
I'll create the room.
Okay. Then I'll
It
send
actually
that.
means something to him. Stupid.
It means something. Yeah.
If you had a king, your shoulder slipping.
Your shoulder's slipping. Oh, Rocky, you have to draw that.
You have to.
Who's going to be saying it to him?
That's a good question.
A cloister.
A cloister.
More like human form.
No, not a human. Make it a.
Who's another king?
Make it a wiggly.
Nidoking?
No, make it a queen.
Oh yeah, Nidoking.
Yeah, Nidoking might be good.
Oh,
Slow-
yeah, Nidoking.
Slow Queen.
Slow Queen?
Yeah. No, Nidoking, because it's a king to a king.
Okay, we're starting it. Here it comes. It's coming.
I know you put music. I do that every time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our 6th annual battle between our rivals Ian and Rocky. We have our contender Ian fighting off against our former champion Rocky. Let's see if the crown will be tied or continued to take a further lead. Ian sends out Roundy Boy, the Poliwhirl, against Rocky's Danny D. Graveler.
Ian innately has the status advantage here starting off, which is quite a bad predicament for Red over there, Rocky.
Immediately, Rocky the champion knows this type advantage, withdraws Danny D and sends out the newly evolved Slow King Dingledorf. Roundy Boy using Surf, hoping for that Graveler, however, will hit Dingledorf instead.
It didn't. It looks like that Dingledorf was not even phased by that surf. I mean, it is a water Pokemon after all, used to the surf and tides.
Indeed, Roundy Boy opens up with Hypnosis, faster than Dingledorf as Dingledorf falls asleep.
Huge move. This is absolutely critical in this. Those status conditions are really going to, set the pace for this match.
Dingledorf, unable to wake up from its sleep, sits there in battle as Roundy Boy takes advantage, slamming it down with Ice Punch, hitting for a very insignificant amount. It seems Dingledorf is unaffected by it.
Yeah, although that that llama-looking thing or whatever is sleeping on the floor. It's just like, come on, bro. Like, your punches do nothing.
Recognizing a bad matchup, Ian withdraws Roundy Boy and sends out Ampharos, Wario the Ampharos.
Oh.
Dingodorf happens to wake up just in time to open up with a confusion, hitting Wario for a decent amount as Wario takes some significant mental damage.
That was great timing for, Dingodorf to wake up and to land that attack. It really gave him a slight edge, but not much.
Wario powers up with a Thunder Wave, paralyzing Dingodorf, hoping to take advantage of the momentary paralysis. Dingodorf, managing to break through, opens up with another confusion, damaging Wario's psyche.
That seemed to take off a little more damage as you can see Wario kind of staggering over there.
Wario, taking no time to hesitate, slams Dingodorf with a Thunder Punch. A super effective move as Dingodorf takes more damage than we expected. A critical hit from that Thunder Punch as Dingodorf goes down.
That was absolutely shocking. I can't believe what I'm seeing here on the field as that Thunder Punch just annihilated that Dingodorf. Rocky really has some, real critical thinking to do here whenever he sends out the next Pokemon.
Rocky sends out Bahamut, the evolved Dragonair.
God, that Dragonair looks beautiful. I've never seen something so majestic in my life.
It opens up with the Dragon Rage, doing a set amount of damage. Wario takes what we calculate to be a percentage. Not looking very good, ladies and gentlemen, as Wario opens up with Thunder Wave, hoping for that paralysis to gain the advantage.
So this was an extremely smart play. Wario has the disadvantage here, lower health, not as fast. Let's get that paralysis off and see if you can get some type of edge in this battle.
Opponent Wario eats a berry, hoping to regain some health as it begins to sparkle and flash. However, Bahamut, knowing how to dodge it, uses its tail to block the sight, countering with Dragon Rage. This might be enough to knock Wario down, ladies and gentlemen. Sure enough, it is as Wario faints on the battlefield and returns into its Pokeball. Wario is down.
Although elegant and beautiful, Dragonair can sure be fearful to see. I'm Sergio with KKTXY News. I'm just kidding.
Ian sends out a rock. Graveler the Rock.
A very interesting choice, but I agree with it.
Graveler, faster with the Bahamut's paralysis, opens up with Rock Throw.
Oh, that actually seemed to put Bahamut in a little bit of a daze.
However, Bahamut, able to break through paralysis, opens up with Surf, a super effective move for a Rock. As a Rock takes a significant hit, a one-hit KO
Jesus.
as a Rock goes down to a super effective move. An unfortunate day for a Rock.
All that water on the field just turns that rock into a sea sponge. Let's see who Ian's going to send out next, go against this extremely formidable opponent. Oh my gosh,
Ian
what a choice.
sends out Meatball the Miltank.
Miltank is an extremely powerful tanky Pokemon.
This is true. We have seen Rocky struggle competitively against a Miltank as Meatball opens up with the Stomp, hitting Bahamut. Bahamut counters with the Thunder Wave, paralyzing Meatball.
Did you just see that cow step on that water snake?
It must have gotten bit. It seems to be stumped. Once more, it steps down on Bahamut as Bahamut the Dragonair faints. Cannot withstand Meatball's Stomp.
Getting that paralysis off on Rocky's end, smart. He knew he was on his way out. And, you got to slow this tank down as much as you can because this one's going to be a beast and extremely formidable against anything Rocky throws out at it.
Rocky has 2 Pokemon down. How many do I have, Rock? Does it show on your side?
I think you have 2 or 3. I don't know. You can click on Pokemon and check it.
Oh, okay. I thought it might show on your side.
Seems like there's some commentating coming from the field. I'm just kidding.
2 professional trainers talking amongst themselves. Rocky sends out Odin the Ampharos, opening up with Thunder faster than the paralyzed Meatball, hitting for a significant amount of damage as Meatball is not looking good. Meatball counters with Rock Smash, seeming to do almost no damage to Odin. However, Meatball recovers in that time, using a berry to see if he can't recover some of its health.
This is absolutely shocking. I did not expect to see this. That much damage taken from Odin is quite impressive.
Rocky tries to go for the KO using Thunder, however it misses. We have Meatball's signature sit down and drink my milk as it sucks on its udders, healing for what looks to be back from prime peak condition. What a drink, ladies and gentlemen. That must be some milk.
I'll never get used to seeing that.
I don't think anyone will. Odin opens up with thunder, this time managing to land a hit, doing still
Jesus
a significant more
Christ.
amount of
What
damage.
the
My
fuck?
Critical
gosh.
hit.
A one-hit
A
KO!
meatball, ladies and gentlemen. From full to down and out.
What an absolute monster that Ampharos must be. Odin isn't a god for no reason.
Ian sends out Scrooge the Magmar, ladies and gentlemen. What would the strategy be? Fire against lightning. Scrooge opens up with Smog. Odin manages to dodge. Hits it with a thunder wave, hoping to paralyze Scrooge.
Oh, it actually lands. You can see the stun in Scrooge's eyes.
Most likely trying to counter with speed. If we know anything, Odin might use thunder. Sure enough, it's calling out. However, it misses.
So, man, that thunder, it comes down with a mighty whop.
This is true. Scrooge manages to counter with Smog, a critical hit. However, unable to poison Odin as it withstands the smog. Odin opening up once more with thunder, hitting Scrooge dead on. Will this be enough? Almost. Scrooge
gosh.
takes a significant hit.
And
The
stunned from that
combined
attack.
effort, fully paralyzed, unable to move. However, it still manages to move just enough to eat its berry to recover a small amount of health. If it gets hits with thunder one more time, ladies and gentlemen, I do not think it will be able to stand. Odin opens up with thunder and misses, giving Scrooge the opportunity. Opens up with dynamic punch, breaking through the paralysis, hitting Odin, doing a significant amount of damage
my
for a critical
gosh.
hit. Odin managing to hang in there is now confused with the amount of damage it took. A mild concussion, ladies and gentlemen.
What an absolute turnaround. That dynamic punch was massive, massive play.
A definite hit that Ian needed. Odin confused. Manages to
Oh.
hurt itself in confusion, unable to land the thunder, overcharging itself. Scrooge
Oh my
unfortunately
gosh.
succumbs to the paralysis, not able to land that deciding blow to knock out its ferocious opponent, Odin. Odin, still confused, hurts itself in
Oh,
confusion,
jeez.
overloading once more, hanging on by just a thread as Scrooge opens up with Fire Punch, passing the paralysis, hits Odin, and Odin goes down, ladies and gentlemen.
My
Odin faints.
God, what an absolute flip in the battle. This is amazing. I can't believe what I'm seeing out here.
Significant damage to Rocky's team as its major pinch hitter goes down. However, he sends
Jesus
out Reptar,
Christ.
the Feraligatr, fully evolved, will be a strong opponent for sure with the type advantage against Scrooge.
That Feraligatr looks absolutely ferocious. I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
Scrooge unable to compete with speed with the paralysis. Reptar opens up with Surf, doing a large amount of damage as Scrooge faints, ladies and gentlemen. Scrooge goes down to a Reptar Surf.
Looks like this Magmar had its magma snuffed out.
Agreed. Ian sends out Affleck, the Crobat, newly evolved.
There's quite a bit that can be done here. Let's
Affleck,
see.
faster, opens up with a confused ray, dancing lights and sparkling lights as Reptar becomes confused by the display.
You know, that little kite thing out there is pretty quick on its wings.
Reptar seems to be holding a berry just for this moment as it breaks through the confusion as it uses Ice Punch, super
Oh
effective
my
move for flying
gosh.
types as it does a significant amount of damage to Affleck.
Man, Affleck is obviously, phased by that hit. And that, like I said, the berry play that we see out here by these professionals is just insane.
Absolutely. Affleck flies around, opening up with another confused ray, hoping to take advantage of the chaos as Reptar manages to fight through it, lands it with another Ice Punch.
Ooh.
Affleck holding on by just a smidge, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it struggling to fly.
But just barely.
Affleck, what's this? Affleck flies high up into the sky, out of reach of Affleck's physical moves. Oh, I'm sorry, Reptar's physical moves. Reptar tries to use Ice Punch, however, Affleck's high in the skies. Reptar misses.
Wow. Just like that punch doesn't get there in time. And Affleck is sure quick as it comes down from the sky.
Affleck lands a fly, dealing some decent damage. Reptar confused, but the trainer knowing what Affleck only has one move. Unfortunately, Reptar hurts itself in the confusion. The dazzling display of lights with the combination of fly is too much for Reptar to handle as he hurts himself.
I'd be confused after seeing that too. That little pinkish, kitey, whatever thing flying up and down, just quite the spectacle.
Affleck swoops around with Bite. Reptar, breaking through the confusion, uses strength as it grabs a huge heap of earth from the battlefield
Oh, and this has to be
hurls
the
it at
final hit.
Affleck Affleck, unable to dodge, takes the hit, and it is too much as Affleck goes down, ladies and gentlemen.
He just squashed that little bug.
Ian down to his last Pokemon. Roundy Boy, the Poliwhirl. It comes to this. Can Roundy Boy hold off against Rocky's onslaught?
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, even though Roundy Boy, there's no type advantage or anything here, Roundy Boy is a formidable opponent, and I think he might be able to stand his ground here.
See, Reptar, faster than Roundy Boy, opens up with strength, hitting for some decent damage. Roundy Boy tries to take advantage using Hypnosis. However, Reptar dodges and misses, grabs another chunk of earth, throws it back at Roundy Boy. Roundy Boy takes the hit, but manages to hold on. Roundy Boy, opening up with Ice Punch, will not do as much damage. However, it is a critical hit. Take it as we can get.
No.
Hoping for the frozen status, unable to work, as most likely Reptar, being faster, will move first. Using strength, grabbing another hunk of earth as it holds it at Roundy Boy. Can Roundy Boy hold on? It cannot, as Roundy Boy goes down and faints.
My God.
Once again, we have our winner, Rocky the Red October.
He had 3 Pokemon left on the field, and I did not see him letting up anytime soon.
We have a further deepening lead from 2 victories over Ian.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing, Nate. Really wish I had that Reptar from my house the other day when I was digging out my garden. The way it slung dirt up that way.
Don't be lazy. Use a shovel.
That's what I had to do because I didn't have the Reptar.
We'll see you next time on our other contestants to see if we can't further that lead or close the gap on our next exciting conclusion.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let's talk about that battle. By the time you still had 3 Pokemon at the end of that one, Rocky.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I still had 3 Pokemon.
I was gonna keep talking before
Okay.
you answered,
Yeah.
but we traded the Slowpoke that's turned into a Slowking, and you traded your Crobat.
Yes.
And then your Fraligator was almost set up to take out a Crobat specifically.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it really was.
I was like, huh. I saw like a parallel with like the name Affleck on Crobat, and I was like, is his Fraligator actually Batman? It knows how to take out its own team without.
He already had the Bitterberry ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah. Did you what was your thought process behind that? Were you just like, just in case?
I just went with what you did that one time where you just gave him berries, and I was like, what do we often use the most? And
Yeah.
paralysis and confusion
Mhm.
usually hit.
Hands
Good call.
down.
Good call. No, yeah. And so yeah, that I think there's a cat in here. I'm just kidding. And so that definitely allowed you to get some advantage with still hitting me that same turn that you took the berry, and I was still trying to confuse you at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was half health, still not having the confusion on you.
Yeah.
What else? So which Pokemons did you not use?
I did not use my Espeon,
Yeah.
my Nico,
Uh-huh.
and I did not use my my Danny D. I used it in the beginning, but I switched out.
Oh,
So I still had Danny D, Nico, and Reptar.
Pretty immediately we had to use one of our 2 switches, both of us, because I knew that even with your what was it? What was the sleep at the beginning that Poliwhirl put to sleep?
It was
Was it your Fraligator?
no, it was your Pokemon,
was
wasn't
Slowking.
it? It was
Oh,
Slowking.
Slowking,
yeah,
that's
right.
Water types immediately.
Yeah, pretty immediately I knew that my Poliwhirl was not going to do enough of anything.
Yeah, Slowking's
Just
a beefy
Slowking.
dude.
Yeah,
He really is.
and so I had to switch him out. I was, begrudgingly switching him out. But did Slowking help you in the long run? Do
No.
you feel like no?
I can
No,
see from your eyes.
For sure, the star of this battle was that Ampharos hitting with that.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh my
Thunder
god,
critical
it really was.
hit.
Yes.
Because like
your Miltank had 116 health
Yeah.
at full health, and it knocked it out with that critical.
your
Yep.
Miltank for sure should have been. Again, I felt like this happened last week. It should have lasted longer.
Yeah.
and
It's because it's coming up against special attacks.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's why I threw out Ampharos, because it had last time I threw out my Graveler,
Uh-huh.
because I was like, he can take the normal type attacks and he can dish out some pretty strong ones, but you have high physical defense.
Yes, exactly.
So that's why I threw out Ampharos, because he has special attacks and a heavy hitting one too.
Yeah.
Got to get him out of the way.
Very true. My Ampharos. Who did my Ampharos go up against that you took it out? Do you remember?
Dragonair?
Was it Bahamut?
I think so.
Yeah, because you used what was it? Dragon Rage.
Yeah, you tried to
Yeah.
use Flash against against the Bahamut, knowing
So-
that you're going to get knocked out. Try to lower its accuracy
Okay,
in future battles. But it
Exactly.
missed.
Yeah, so that was the beginning of the battle. I had switched
more like the
Poliwhirl
beginning
in.
of the end.
Yeah, pretty much. It marked the whole battle. But I had switched Poliwhirl for Ampharos, and then Ampharos took out Slowking, and then yeah.
I didn't expect that dynamic punch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't expect it to land.
It's got such low accuracy
Yeah.
because it hits
What's the
hard.
accuracy?
It's 50, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 50.
Jesus.
It's because it has such high attack power and it confuses them afterwards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I don't even think you have to recharge. What does it move you to attack last? Is that what it is? Or
I'll look it up.
No, it
Or
just
even
has
that.
a low percentage to
yeah,
hit.
that's probably what it is. There's another move I think where it moves last every time. I think it's
That's crazy.
I don't know. It's some fighting type move, and if they hit you before you can land it, then you don't get to do it.
Oh, is it
I think-
counter?
No, it's something else.
Okay.
Because counter it has to go last.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No, yeah. So I was praying for Dynamic Punch to land, and I was astonished that it
Yeah.
did. And it was perfectly placed on your Fraligator. And then Fraligator hit itself over and over, and then I finished it off with a Fire Punch. Who took out my Magmar? Do you remember?
It was my Froligator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir.
the surf.
My Froligator stayed until the end.
Then who did?
You hit my Ampharos.
Oh,
with it.
Ampharos.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Magmar
Ampharos.
took out Ampharos.
So
Okay.
in Gen 2, Dynamic Punch, it just has 100 power. 50 accuracy
Yeah.
with a 100% chance to confuse the target.
Yes.
Oh,
if it
dang.
lands,
So it's a normal move. It's just you're training that accuracy for a guaranteed chance at confusion.
That's
exactly.
insane.
And also that high power hit.
Yeah.
And it only has 5 PP.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 5 PP.
Do you what is our opportunity to pick up more Pokemon between here and there's the cave? Do you see yourself switching out a lot of Pokemon or at least any?
I think we're starting to get into now that we can raise them up to a certain level, and we're able to get into this new cave, this new town.
Yes.
I think we're able to find some Ice-type Pokemon,
Yes.
and we're capable of raising Pokemon to a certain level to where we can possibly trade them to evolve them, and I think it's worth it at this point. So
Yeah.
I'm probably going to end up getting a new Pokemon or two
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, I definitely will. I'm not
Nice.
sure who I love my team. It's just I keep utilizing them in the wrong way. Or you're just better at being the counter to my
Well,
team.
I was noticing with your team, you have Miltank, Magmar. Those are both Pokemon that don't have any evolutionary line,
Right.
so they don't get that like evolutionary buff.
True.
You know,
That's
So
very true.
They do get the buff in the beginning, which helps out, but then
Yeah.
once all the other Pokemon fully
Evolve,
evolve, then
yeah.
Like I have your list here, right, for
Mhm.
Rocky's Pokemon. He started with the Zubat, going to Crobat. That's a 3-stage.
Yes.
Geodude to what would be Graveler, 3-stage. Espeon's the only single. Then he has Dratini to Dragonite, 3-stage. Flaffy to Ampharos, 3-stage. And then Totodile to Feraligatr, 3-stage.
Yes.
I look at yours, and you have right now a Poliwhirl, which needs that, I think, the Fighting Stone to be a Poliwrath. Or Toad
It's a
Water.
Waterstone, yeah.
for the
Yeah.
3-stage. You have Meltank, which is just a 1.
Mhm.
You also have your Geodude to Golem, 3-stage. You have your Ampharos. You have your Magmar, which in this case,
Is a 1.
it's a 2.
it is a 2,
Not-
but
not
babies,
now.
it's going from a baby is actually a step down because
Mhm.
Magmar stays the same. They just gave it an evolution.
Yeah. I mean,
Otherwise, nothing's actually changed with Magmar, so it's still technically a 1-stage
because
evolution.
baby Pokemon aren't basic Pokemon. Magmar's still basic, but you can also have a baby that evolves to a basic.
is there egg moves in this game?
Yeah. This
There
is
is?
the first game where they added them.
Well, yeah, because of also eggs. But
I'll
I didn't know if
fight you.
egg moves existed at the same time. Yeah, I mean, Magmar and Miltank were definitely. I don't know. I love them, and I wanted to see how viable they could stay. But I think I will have to eventually trade one of them.
Why didn't you keep rollout on your Miltank?
It didn't have rollout, and I had the TM for it, and I decided to put it on Graveler because I thought I could use it better with Graveler.
I think it learns rollout through a TM. I don't think it learns it on its own.
Oh, I thought it did learn on its own.
I'm gonna check though.
Because isn't rollout on a Miltank like really good?
It's also expected.
Yeah.
Come on.
And so that's why I wanted to try and switch it up a little bit with that TM placement.
Miltank does learn rollout at 34.
Yeah, and we're still at 31.
Jeez, and she already had it.
Oh, we have a question.
What's
Okay.
that?
So from YouTube, from Jesse, hey yo,
Uh-huh.
he's like, he should have used ice punches against the Dragonair.
Yeah.
Or was ice not effective against Dragon at this time?
It was.
It is. I definitely, instead of putting out my Graveler and having it one shot, I should have put out my Poliwhirl and used Ice Punch.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
But I don't know why I was trying to save my Poliwhirl, but I
Just
don't
like
know.
a few missteps here and there.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Dragon Rage on Dragonair still does a decent amount of damage at this stage.
Yeah, it does.
In competition. Knowing the static amount, too, at this stage, it does a lot. For Miltank being 116, 3 Dragon Rages, and that's it.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
it ignores that defense attribute and just hits all the time.
What does it do? Like 40 damage each time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it was hard to choose between Poliwhirl and Slowpoke on who I wanted to evolve with the King's Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Because you only get one.
Mhm.
And I decided Slowking in the long run because I've had a Politoed before, and I wanted to try and use Poliwrath, I think.
I think it's also a hard choice because King Rock is still a held item in this game.
Yeah.
And it still has the chance to flinch. So to leave that on your Graveler for a rollout, having a chance to flinch with build-up damage
Yeah.
versus a chance of evolution hoping for a different type of combat is
True.
also a significant trade.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Polytoad fan,
Mhm.
but in this game, he's not that great.
Exactly.
In
yeah.
later games, you can get his hidden ability Drizzle, and that's amazing,
Oh,
Mhm.
especially in double battles.
Yeah. If you
Until-
have, especially if
until
you
Alex
have a
calls him
water
out.
team.
But then you can also teach him Hyper Voice in later games.
Yeah.
So you can give him Hyper Voice, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump.
what's hyper voice?
Hyper Voice is a normal type move with 90 attack power,
Oh, jeez.
100 accuracy, and
It hits all targets.
Oh yeah, it hits in double battles. It hit both.
Was that brought in because of the explosion line, or
I think it's because
I
he's
think
a
so.
toad and he croaks and he makes
Well,
noises.
he says
No, the move
Well, I
itself.
think most sound
Oh.
moves came out, and I think
Exploudrin?
Yeah,
It came out in the third
Sapphire.
generation. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it funny that normal type is almost the sound type?
It really
Yeah.
is.
Because there's Sonic Boom, there's Hyper
Snore.
Voice, Snore. Yeah, all of the
love
sound-based
Sonic.
moves, Roar,
Chili dogs.
are all normal type moves.
It seems like at some point they're gonna make sound a type. I bet they will at some point.
If they make
I
sound,
don't
would they
want
make?
them to.
What would be the absence of sound? What would the?
I bet it would
Void.
affect darkness, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it would. I don't think darkness. I think it affects psychic because it breaks concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good call.
It should be not very effective against bugs because bugs don't really translate to sound that well.
they use like their transistors.
It's going to be completely immune. Ground will be completely immune to sound.
because it absorbs it.
Ice would be super effective because it can shatter it.
Wow.
Steel
Stop
should be normal.
making points.
Well, because
I'm just kidding.
they clearly use logic on type advantages.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So sound would be no different. Is a good amount of different.
That'd be
types.
interesting if they put more sound Pokemon into it.
It's just trying to figure those kind of things out.
I'd be a Pokemon.
Because I think sound would be
You
super effective against flying, despite you would think it wouldn't be, but I think it'd mess up birds since they're used to those calls. Sound is a disruption for them instead.
Yeah.
Is there a move like Echolocate or something?
There's uproar.
There's lock on. Are you looking for things to try
Or-
and find another Pokemon? or-
Yeah.
Well, because like if you use like let's say like Zubat would use like Echolocate, which would be like a sound-based move.
Oh.
It would increase your accuracy like greatly.
I was about to
Oh.
say that. That'd be cool, like an ability.
There's a passive ability, basically, that lets normal type moves hit ghost type moves and stuff like that.
Oh, there is a move. What is it called?
Scrappy.
No, not Scrap. No, not a.
Stop
not
trying
an
to put
ability.
Scrappy on us.
There's a
I'm just
move
kidding.
that you can use that
Foresight.
Foresight.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I was
Foresight.
thinking about. Okay, but yeah, so I mean, sound would make sense. If they had to introduce an opposite to sound, it could be space because there's no sound in space.
Oh
and
yeah.
there's a lot of space type Pokemon
Mhm.
already. But yeah, those are, I mean, just ideas. Do we want to play the Pokédex game yet?
I do.
Yay!
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're the Dex Master this week.
Cool. I need some utilities to help me with
You
that.
want to use this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a phone, utilities. You act like you need like a whole thing.
Trying to
My
sound
board.
trying to sound smart.
Give me my soundboard, please.
Okay. And Nathan has to wear a blindfold so
'Cause
he
he can
can't
I got
see.
nothing.
I'm just kidding.
All right, who's first?
Who lost the worst?
Ian.
It's always me. So, all
Lost the worst.
We're gonna keep letting you go first until you win one of these days.
right.
Happened.
Sounds good.
You started this game. You're gonna finish it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I got one.
You have it? All right, drop it on me.
Good boy.
Let's see. No, not that one. This one.
You got
Why
it?
does it put away its picture?
Oh, yeah. Don't click the picture. Click the actual bar that it's on.
Okay, I got one. It's for you, Ian.
Okay, yes.
To protect its young, it will never give up during battle, no matter how badly wounded it is.
Can I hear, or let me have the height and weight and the cry.
It's 7'3",
Oh, boy.
176 pounds, which is very
Light.
Light.
That doesn't make sense. Whoops, let me play it one more time. I hope that helps.
Huh.
That car crash.
I know.
Play it one more time. I have a couple in my head. I don't want to say the obvious one.
I'm thinking the obvious.
You
one
have as
too.
many guesses as you want, man.
No, I don't. I'm going to say I think it's a mammal. I know it's wrong, but I'm gonna say ursa-ring.
Wrong.
I want to steal.
Steal.
Okay, this is probably wrong, but I really feel like it's Kangaskhan.
Wrong.
Dang,
It's
the
pronounced
mama Pokemon.
Kangaskhan. All right.
Genghis-Khan.
Yeah, it's Kangaskhan.
It
Oh,
is?
it is?
Yeah.
Damn it! I should have just gone with the obvious one. Fuck.
Kangaskhan.
All right, so
Thanks,
Sergio
Jesse.
stole. He got 2 points.
The chat. Oh, so I got 2 points.
Wait,
Yeah.
so did Jesse say that?
Yeah, but I was already thinking it.
No,
I wouldn't cheat.
We
No,
were
I'm not
we were all thinking
Ever.
it.
Point out that I'm also playing it on the side.
Yeah, we were all thinking it. I thought Rocky was trying to trick my ass.
Sergio's over there looking at the chat.
I'm like looking it up. I'm
You
just
have
kidding.
the app out in front of you and
I'm not
everything,
che-
going through them all.
Even Jesse said I'm cheating. That's not fair. Okay, I'll minimize the chat for now.
All right,
then.
Sergio, you only have 1 point now.
No.
This one's gonna be tough.
It's a steal. It's not worth full
All right,
value.
give it to Sergio. Or
All
no,
right.
give it to Nathan because Sergio just got one.
So you're cheating.
Oh God! Everyone said I'm cheating in the
All
chat.
right. Anytime you're winning, you're cheating. So, Nathan, you ready?
Yeah.
This one's tough. If it smells something enticing, it dashes headlong off to find the source of the aroma.
Ooh, I want to steal.
Oh shit!
No,
Titty or
ask for the height and weight and the cry.
Yeah, I know.
no.
Well, it's wrong.
You don't.
No.
Okay, can I get the height and weight and the sound?
It's 1'4".
Wait, Carlos.
Titty or size.
It's 14.33 pounds.
Uh huh.
And the cry.
Is it Sneasel?
Nope.
Damn it.
Oh, what
Is
is
that
it?
it? Or
Yeah,
can
it's only
Sergio
one
take
steal.
No, Sergio can't steal.
It was a swinub.
Swine.
Oh.
Jesus, what?
That thing can't dash.
Swinub and piloswine are known for sniffing out stuff from underground.
Oh, clearly.
Oh,
Just like Ursaring can sense honey from 1,000 feet below the ground.
You're right. It is known that they do that, not by us.
not yet. Okay.
All right, it's Sergio's turn.
Wow, they misspelled everything in this thing. Okay, Sergio, are you ready?
I've been ready.
On the dark ocean floor, its only means of communication is its constantly flashing lights.
Oh. The lights throws me off. Height, weight.
1 foot 8 inches, 24 pounds. No, 26.4 pounds. And the cry
Oh.
sounds like an alien.
What's it called?
That's what it's called.
I don't know a lot
You
of
can't
the
pronounce it
water
with your
words
human
in second
tongue.
Man. What's it called?
gen.
I want
You
to
have 10
steal.
seconds.
I want to steal.
I know this is wrong, but lantern.
Nope.
Yeah.
Wrong.
I know what Pokemon it is, but I can't think of the name.
Ian wants to steal.
Is it Chimcho? What is it?
It is Chinchou.
No,
Second
Chimchou.
gen?
Okay.
Yeah.
Second gen. Chinchou.
I was
I
thinking of
never
it.
played second gen, so I'm not really like 100% positive of what is and isn't.
So
Damn it, I
that
was so close.
was that a point for Sergio and now a point for Ian?
I have 2
Yes.
points, and Ian has 2
I
points.
stole. I have 2 points, but I had a previous steal that I didn't
Failed?
have points to fail from. So should I only get 1 point?
I think that's how it should work.
Okay. Yeah.
Aren't
then-
you only
Puts me in
supposed
the lead. I think that's how it should work.
So you get 1 point for answering it, but 2 if you steal?
no, you get 2 for answering it.
And
This,
2 if you steal.
and two
but
if
if you
you
get
steal.
it wrong when you steal, you lose a point.
yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So Ian's at 1, I'm at 2, Nathan's at 0. It's Nathan's turn.
What up?
And this is round 2. So if he asks for height and weight, it reduces it a point.
Off.
No, he can do it, but
He
it
loses
reduces the
points.
point.
Got it. Reduces the point.
Which means the steal gets reduced too.
Yes.
You to a half a point? No, I'm just kidding.
No, to 1.
So, you ready, Nathan?
Yeah. I'm not doing anything.
It launches kicks while spinning. If it spins at high speed, it will bore its way into the ground.
Just get it wrong on
No.
purpose.
Please get it right.
Hit him on top.
Sure is.
Damn
Yeah.
Easy money, baby.
It's actually
Rocky's
4
going
to 2.
easy on us a little bit. I
So
thought he
it's-
was being tricky.
2-2.
We've gone through a lot though. At a certain point. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unknown. It's the unknown Pokemon.
2-2-1 with Ian at the bottom again.
Fuck you. I'm just kidding.
Whose turn is it?
Mine.
It is Sergio's turn.
It always rocks its head slowly backwards and forwards as if it was trying to kiss someone.
Wobbuffet.
Wrongo!
Oh.
Who want to steal? Nobody?
I don't think anyone wants to see it because I
I want to
Steal,
steal.
yeah, you got
I'll
nothing to
steal.
lose. Do
I don't
it.
care. I'll lose points. Smooch 'em.
Smooch 'em.
I got it?
You got it.
Oh,
What?
shit, I'm in the lead with 3
The
points,
baby
y'all.
Pokemon?
Aw.
Yep, smooch 'em.
That's wrong. I'm just kidding.
It smooch is in its name, my man. What do we got next? What do we got next? What do we got next?
It's me next.
It is you next, right?
It is me next.
So you got 3 points, right?
Yep, I have 3
Dang.
points now.
Is this the final round
No, it's gonna be here.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
right now?
Oh, is it the final round?
No, not yet.
No? Okay. If it uses its abilities, it emits special alpha waves that cause machines to malfunction.
Is it Magneton?
Nope.
Okay.
Wrong. Well, still.
Wait, read it again.
Yeah, you can read it.
If
again.
it uses its abilities, it emits special alpha waves that cause machines to malfunction.
I'd like to
So what?
steal
Oh, okay, do it.
Porygon.
Wrongo.
2, Porygon 2.
You lo-
You didn't finish.
Hey,
I
you
was
got
saying
it. No,
2.
just
I was
kidding.
saying 2.
No, it
What
was a
is-
Kadabra.
What? That's
Wow.
so stupid. Cadabras can emit EMP waves.
Alpha waves.
That's not the same.
What was that? You run over a cat?
So Sergio, you lost a point. You're in last, dude.
I'm at 1, you're at 3, and Nathan's at 2.
Yeah.
Which means I'm automatically knocked out for the final round, right?
Yep. That means that.
No, I'm the Pokedex
So,
master
Nathan, did you
next
get 2 rounds?
round. Oh no, Nathan still has to go this time.
You have a second round, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So Nathan's next.
Okay, Nathan.
Give me the unknown one.
Here it is. Drifts on seasonal winds and spreads its cotton-like spores all over the world to make more offspring.
I don't know the name of the third evolution.
Describe it.
It's that blue thing. It's a blue in the center. It has like 3 little cotton balls on its left, top, and right. It's one of the evolutions of Hop, Hip, and whatever.
I kind of want to give it to him.
Yeah.
If that's right, then give it
it
to him.
is right.
Jump Pluff.
There you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
I was
So
like, it is right.
Nathan is winning.
That's a
You
little
have 4
blueberry.
points, Nathan?
I think you should only give him 1 point for that. So you are tied at 3.
Yeah, I
each.
didn't get the name.
Oh, because he didn't get the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then that makes the final round even more tantalizing.
True. We at 3 points.
So
This
now
is-
y'all have to draw it.
Yeah.
Here's your list.
I caught it.
Do you need pencil?
You guys saw that. I caught it.
Pencil? Do you need pencil?
Yes.
I'm gonna draw the best unknown.
Ow.
I stabbed your hand.
What a jack.
What if I go like that?
No, stop.
It's
Because
with a pencil.
You're still touching the bone. Because it's like, even if you like, like I can do this. Stop. Nobody can see what's happening.
To do with all 5 fingers.
I already drew mine.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
just kidding.
Say what
He
it
didn't
is.
even.
Yeah.
How do I draw Professor Oak?
He's always in there.
Ash's
I got a
mom.
good one.
Okay.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yes.
Its fin tips leak poison. Its fins and bones are highly valued as ingredients in herbal medicine.
Sounds like a monster
shit.
hunter.
Tips.
I know what it is.
You want me to read it again?
Read it one more time.
Its fin tips leak poison. Its fins and bones are highly valued as ingredients in herbal medicine.
I'll make my Pokedex out real quick.
Oh no.
Read through every single one.
Come on, boys.
I have no fucking clue.
Fin tips.
That gives you a big hint. It has fins.
Its fin tips leak poison. Its fins and bones are highly valued as ingredients in herbal medicine.
What?
I bet the people
Mhm.
listening are Googling it. Just like, let me type in exactly
Yeah.
what he
What's
said.
that?
It's a Pokemon.
What is it?
What is it?
I don't know.
It is a pocket monster.
Oh no. I have no clue.
I was half expecting you guys to just
Huh?
make up a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's
Uh,
just Gen 2 or Gen.
2.
It's Gen 1 and 2.
It's Gen 1 and 2.
But I'm only reading Gold and Silver Pokedex entries.
So right now it is only Gen 2. I'm just kidding. No, it's Gen 1 and 2.
Fin tips, poison, medicine, make good money.
Yep, medicine make
Are
good.
you saying that as like, hey Rocky, I don't remember. Can you read it again? Is that what you're asking?
No, that's pretty much sums it up.
Oh, okay.
That's what you just said. Dude, I don't know. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, Corsola. Corsola.
Oh, I like.
Corsola's not poison, and it doesn't have fins.
I kind of like that guess over here. Don't look over here.
I can't read over there.
I can't read over there. Get your hand
Gen
up.
2. I legitimately don't know any water Pokemon in Gen 2.
I know mine's wrong, but I already started drawing it, so that's what I.
Oh, Ian wins. I can't make a guess because I do not know Gen 2. I do not know any water Pokemon.
Just draw a
Do you-
fish and see how close it is.
It would be my dream to do the Pokédex game again.
Well, I mean, Ian wins. I have nothing.
Are you forfeiting?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
what-
don't know anything.
You don't have anything written on your paper?
No, I don't know
Okay,
any water
then
Pokemon
let's
in Gen
show
2.
let's show my guess.
Yeah, go ahead. What was your guess, Ian?
It was Murkrow.
Murkrow!
The water Pokemon.
Do you think it'll focus?
It's there. That's decent. It's not that
Good
bad.
enough.
No, it's fine. It's just it's a little picture. It's not a big deal.
No.
Great.
We
didn't know.
got the camera is going to autofocus.
There you
Hey,
go.
look
Oh,
at that. Look
uh,
at that beautiful baby
It
bird.
was there, but then you moved it. Oh yeah.
Perfect. Look at that little witch's hat right there.
Yay. No, there's a hashtag Sergio cheats in the chat now.
Because it's true.
All right. Do y'all want to hear what the Pokemon is?
Yes.
Well, I
give-
got news for
Carvana.
Oh,
I got news for y'all. Carvana is a 3rd gen.
Oh shit.
This Pokemon was a 1st gen.
Oh.
It is Seadra.
Seadra.
what? You contradicted
It's not even
yourself.
poisonous.
What?
Seadra
You
has
were reading
poison
from the Gold and
moves?
Silver Pokedex only.
I sure am.
Yeah.
No, but not those Pokemon.
That's still a first gen.
I read a
There's
first gen
from
earlier.
The Pokedex. They have the same intro.
You guys are so
Shut
fucking
up.
dumb.
I
We
even,
do this every time, Nathan.
yeah, I even said to Carlos, I said I was reading 1st and 2nd, but it's the Gold and Silver Pokedex.
He did say
Every
that.
time we do this.
You would have guessed Seadra?
Huh? I thought it was only second, so I threw out all first generation.
Oh,
said
so
he's
you didn't
reading
even
from the
try
Gold
to
and Silver.
consider.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to give you any hints
So I
either.
just assumed straight up Pokemon from Gold
Well,
and Silver, not like the first
you
gen
lost.
in Gold and Silver.
I can't believe
I read Kangaskhan.
That's what threw me off when you said that. I was like, okay, I guess this Pokemon's strictly Gold and Silver.
I can't believe it was a Seadra.
I
Yeah.
would have guessed Tentacruel.
Isn't
How
that
many?
weird?
If
First
anything,
gen.
Go to
yeah.
Seadra. Go to the moves it learns naturally. How many of them are poison?
It knows Poison Jab.
No, not in this game. Poison Jab shows up in Diamond and Pearl.
Oh,
See, it still knows Poison Jab.
Then he gets the ability Poison Point later on.
Holy shit! I didn't know he was so
is
connected to
kinda-
poison.
Our
Where's
seahorses,
the moves?
our natural
Can you see it in
seahorses
here?
yeah,
poisonous.
yeah. You click on the sword down here.
Oh, can I say?
Are
Oh, no.
are
Yeah,
seahorses poisonous?
I don't think so. No, he doesn't learn any poison moves.
Oh shit! That's so stupid.
You could teach him Toxic.
You can teach everybody toxic.
I love that
Okay,
song.
well, I am the Dex Master next week, which is so exciting for me. I might even make it permanent.
You have that power? You can do that?
Dexmaster can do anything. We've thrown away our
You guys
power.
haven't utilized your power properly. Well, thank you guys for watching. We very much appreciate it. I know this is a different day than usual. Thank you guys for still being here.
Chat's cheering you on.
Thank you guys. Do you want to say the links real quick? We'll do them side by side. Facebook is Analog Arcade.
YouTube is Analog Arcade.
Twitch is Analog Arcade YT.
Instagram is Analog Arcade.
Twitter is Arcade Analog.
And Spotify is Analog Arcade.
Awesome. We did that so well. High five. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. And always remember to stay big on Pokemon. Bye-bye.
Bye.